Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or xJawz, and today I'm bringing you guys a MOAB gameplay on the map Fallen. And yes, I finally got the pronunciation correct. I said MOAB, not MOAB, like I was calling it before. And that's all thanks to you guys leaving comments on my MOAB gameplay that I uploaded 2 days ago, letting me know that I was pronouncing it wrong. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. If you wouldn't have let me know, I probably would have gone on for another year calling it the MOAB, which just would have been bad. So thank you for saving me the embarrassment. And today's gameplay right here, this MOAB, is one I got in about 3.5 minutes, and that's really all I'm going to show you from this gameplay, because I'll be honest with you, I didn't do that well in the second half of this gameplay. My final score was something like 65-11, which, don't get me wrong, isn't terrible, but considering I got 30 of those kills in the first, third of this gameplay, obviously that second 2/3, or not second 2/3, but the next 2/3 of the gameplay aren't really going to be too exciting, too fun to watch. So whatever, I thought you guys would still enjoy this part. So anyway, the one thing that I really want to touch on that I didn't get to in my other gameplay is the perks. Not only the 3 perks that I use on the original class that I recommend you guys use if you're going for a MOAB and trying to make it as easy as possible on yourself, but also the next 3 perks you're going to acquire using the Specialist Strike package. So let's go over that right now. The first one I'm going to recommend you use no matter what class you're using, whether it be an assault rifle, SMG, LMG, sniper, whatever, although I would only recommend you go for a MOAB with an assault rifle or SMG if you're trying to make it easy on yourself, of course, is going to be Hardline. Hardline's a good perk because it allows you to get to each of those perk streaks, I'll call them, those other perks, a little bit earlier, and you never know when that's going to make the difference in winning a gunfight or not. Having quick draw or not having quick draw wins me or loses me a lot of gunfights all the time. Quick draw is just a good one that helps you out. There's a bunch of other ones that you can acquire that you can use that'll help you out as well. Scavenger, whether or not you have ammo, that's another one. So yeah, definitely use Hardline. It will help you out, I'm sure, a lot. It helps me out a ton. The next one I'm going to recommend you use in your original class is going to be Steady Aim. Because you're not using quick draw, which in my opinion is the best second perk to use, like just in general, if you're not going for a MOAB, of course, you're going to want to use Steady Aim, because while you're actually in the process of aiming down the sights, like those milliseconds right there, you're going to actually be considered hip firing by the game, which is going to be a little bit inaccurate. For using Steady Aim, it makes it a little bit more accurate and makes not having quick draw a little bit more bearable, I will say. The next perk you want to use in your class is dependent on whether or not you're using an assault rifle or an SMG. If you're using assault rifle, plan to be playing a little bit more defensively, go with sleight of hand, and if you're going to be using an SMG and rushing around a little bit more, go with extreme conditioning. Definitely helps you get up into the enemy spawn a little bit quicker, definitely helps you rush a little bit better. It's a good another perk to go with Hardline and Steady Aim there. And now for the 3 perks that you're going to want to use in your Specialist Strike package. The first one I recommend you use is going to be Quick Draw. Like I said, I just called it the best class, or the best perk in its class, so you want to be able to get that as quickly as possible. The next one I would recommend is Scavenger, because at that point you're going to be around like a 5 kill streak, and depending on what gun you're using, depending on how much ammo you use, you're probably nearing the end of it. You're going to need to pick up some more, and you obviously want to use the gun that you originally chose with your class, because you're more comfortable with that than anything else. And then for your third one, I would recommend something like Marksman. You could go with quite a few different perks and still be alright. That's just the one I used in this gameplay, but really those first 5 that I talked about, or 6 if you want to include sleight of hand and extreme conditioning, are going to be the best ones to use. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I hope you guys found the tips a little bit helpful for getting you guys a MOAB a little bit easier. And final score, I think just towards the very beginning of this gameplay, was like 31-1, and final score was like 65-11. I'll see you guys later. Bye. What's going on, guys? It's Sam or xJawz, and today I'm bringing you guys a domination gameplay on the map Resistance, and this was a really awesome gameplay. I actually, funnily enough, got about 10 minutes before I left to go to the airport on Thursday morning. It was really hectic. I was, playing Call of Duty, and I was doing good, but I wasn't doing absolutely phenomenal. I was getting on like 20 kill streaks, going for MOABs, and I was getting really close to my Osprey gunner a couple games, and I was just kind of on the edge where I knew if I kept playing, I could probably get a really good gameplay. And I told myself, finally, when I was really getting down to the wire, when I knew if I didn't leave soon I'd probably miss my flight, I told myself I'm just going to play one more game. That's it. I'm going to try my best, see if I can get a good gameplay, but I'm not going to play like a douche to try and get a gameplay. Like you can see, I'm using an assault rifle and I'm in the enemy spawn in the first 30 seconds of the game. But what ended up happening is I got this incredible game right here, and I was really happy with it. I thought you guys would enjoy it. I got 95 kills, 5 away from that coveted 100 kill gameplay, that magical 3-digit number. I will hit it. I will hit it one day for Modern Warfare 3, but until then, this is my highest scoring gameplay ever for Modern Warfare 3. Really thought you guys would enjoy it, but man, there's so much other stuff to talk about right now. Before that, I'm in Los Angeles right now, actually in Hollywood to be specific. I came out here a couple days ago for the IGA show hosted by Machinima, and I gotta give props to Machinima. They put on a great award show. They did a great job of getting the best people from the gaming industry there, and just put on an awesome, entertaining thing to watch, a show obviously, and I really enjoyed it. I really was happy to be there, was happy to get the invite from Machinima, and it's just awesome because you get to meet all the great directors, all the great guys from Machinima, the employees there, people who are actually making those games were at the awards, so that was cool. People like 402, people like not Robert Poling, that is 402, but people like Josh Olin, David Vonderhaar, guys who are really big in the Call of Duty side of things. So definitely an exciting opportunity that I was really honored to be a part of, because it's a privileged position. But anyway, other than that, it's just been an absolute blast. Really like hanging out with people like Only Use Me Blade, Syndicate, man, I gotta say, is a really awesome guy. In his videos, he's super energetic, awesome personality, and that's exactly how he is in real life. Quick shout out to him. Tom is a really awesome guy. Definitely hope you guys are enjoying the stuff he's putting out, because he's making a killing on YouTube with subscribers and views. Everyone is loving what he's putting out, and he totally deserves the success he's gotten. Gotta say that. He's a really genuine dude. And also, dude, he came all the way from the UK, I should say, another continent, to come out to these awards, to hang out in the United States for the first time ever, and that alone is really awesome. So it's cool to meet, not my first Machinima director who came over from another country, from the UK, but definitely one of the bigger ones, one of the ones I really like. So yeah, Tom is just really awesome. Other cool stuff that I've been doing, I went to Santa Monica, which I've actually been to before one time in California. I went to the Santa Monica Pier, the 3rd Street Promenade. Got some really good Mexican food out there. That was pretty good. Been a really good time out here. I've been hanging out with people who I haven't gotten to see in a while. That's another cool one. Got to take a tour of the Machinima offices on Friday. Unfortunately, not a lot of people were there because everyone was actually rehearsing for the show that was going to be hosted later that night, obviously, which I totally understand. But really nice guy Brian over there showed me around the offices, introduced me to a bunch of people who work behind the scenes and make Machinima move, make them who they are, and that was really awesome, because I've been working with the company now for 2 years, and also got to meet someone who's really important to me at Machinima. Quick shout out also to this guy, Anthony, otherwise known as Shore Wars. This is gamer tag. He is actually the guy at Machinima who sent me a message in April 2010 inviting me to become a Machinima director, and that was huge for me. Absolutely phenomenal. I was so excited. You guys can't even imagine. That day I got the message. It was like 7 a.m. in the morning. I had just woken up for school, went on to check my YouTube messages. At the time I was only getting like 50 a day, so I could still respond to him, and I saw him there. Machinima Respawn has sent you a message, and it was just crazy. I'll tell you, I went absolutely nuts. I was off the walls happy for the rest of that week, for the rest of that month. Really, I just could not get a smile off my face, because I was part of the elite Machinima group. There was only like 25 or 30 Machinima directors at the time, and to be in that same division, like I said, that same network as people like Hutch, people like C-Nanners, XCal, Blame Truth, guys I looked up to so much, guys who I watched on YouTube before I ever made videos. That was just the best. Absolutely awesome time. So thank you to Machinima, thank you to Anthony, shout out to all those guys there. They're all really cool, and their offices are really awesome. The stuff they're doing there is really as cool as it looks in those videos, even cooler, I'll add. So yeah, definitely some good stuff over there. So let's talk a little bit about the gameplay. I don't want to go on for too long about just being out here. Oh, real quick, I just want to say I'm sorry for not posting videos the past couple days consistently like I was doing before. I didn't have enough gameplays saved up, and I've just been traveling so much. I just was not able to put up these gameplays and all for you. So just want to say, as soon as I get back to Pennsylvania, back home from California on Wednesday, I will definitely get on the grind. I'll try and get 2 videos out a day for you guys, and also do some more interactive stuff. Speaking of interactive stuff, as far as gameplays go, this gameplay right here obviously got 95 kills using the assault package. You know, you're not going to get 95 kills very often in a game if you're not using assault. Support and specialists just aren't going to be cutting it if you're going for 100 kills, if you're going for those super big scoring games. So on that note, I want to talk to you guys about what strike package makes for the most entertaining gameplay out there. And what I decided to do was, instead of asking you guys in the comments of these videos, leave a comment, you know, blah 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 blah, tell me which you think is the best, tell me how much which certain ones you want to see. I've got an idea. I decided to make a Facebook poll on my Facebook page. You go there, all you don't need to like me on Facebook, none of that bullshit. If you want to, you can, that's great, I appreciate it, but all I want to do is have a nice poll over there where you guys can vote on which of the 3 strike packages you find most entertaining to watch me use in a video. I want to know if, you know, your thing is just you want to see MOABs and nothing but MOABs with the specialist strike package, or if you're all about me running around, playing aggressively, getting UAVs, counter UAVs, and advanced UAVs, or if you're the guy who likes to just see absolutely insane score gameplays like this one right here, where I just demolish the other team with air support after air support after air support, and gun kills after gun kills after gun kills. I want to know all that stuff because I want to be able to make the best stuff for you guys, and I can't do that without knowing exactly what you guys want to see. So there'll be a link to that in the description. The class I was using in this video was the G36C. The G36 isn't a great gun, not gonna lie to you. It's not quite up there with something like the Type 95 or the M4 in my opinion. Of course, to each his own. I'm not gonna diss it, I'm not gonna say it's bad. Without a doubt, it's still a good weapon. What I would recommend using with the G36 and what I'm using in this gameplay is extended mags, and I'm using the weapon proficiency kick, and that's a really good combination there. If you use the red dot sight, you're gonna notice that if you don't use kick, first of all, regardless of what sight or attachment you're using, you're gonna notice this gun has a lot of recoil in general. You know, it's kind of hard to keep on target even with a red dot sight, where you can clearly see the enemy with that, you know, obviously that red dot on your screen, pinpointing them, you know, locating them. But as soon as you take off a sight, if you're using the iron sights, like let's say you're using a silencer or like the extended mags or whatever, the shotgun if you will, you're going to notice that recoil doesn't actually increase or anything like that, but it's just way harder to manage because the iron sights are so cluttered. Kick is super important to use on weapons, or at least assault rifles, when you're shooting people over long range, if there's recoil on that weapon. So definitely going to recommend that. The kill streaks I was using the really high ones, the Reaper, the AC-130, and the Osprey Gunner. 3 kill streaks that are up there where you gotta you're using, you're actually, you know, doing stuff yourself. None of it's AI like Pavlos up there, like attack helicopters. Really like those kind of kill streaks, and they're definitely the ones that went absolutely insane on these guys. This is coming down to crunch time when I know I've got my Osprey Gunner, I've got my AC-130 and all that stuff, and I'm at 81 kills. All I gotta get is 19 kills in the last minute of this game in order to get that 100 kills, but I just wasn't able to get it, unfortunately. You know, 95 kills, still something I thought you guys would really enjoy. Anyway, don't forget to check out my Facebook page. You can check out the poll and let me know what you guys want to see. More videos, more vlogs coming soon to you guys. I'm going to do something soon. Brought my camera out here, just didn't do enough stuff, didn't have time to do enough stuff, been so busy, but I'll make sure to get it done. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate it. If you would like the video, that really helps me out a lot, and you know, it's just, you know, a second of your time, so it's huge for me. And that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.